You done? Yeah. Put it right here. Yeah, right there. Good job.
I went into the bathroom of a restaurant when my husband and another couple were having dinner. And I said, "Excuse me, I'm just gonna go to the bathroom." So I got up, went to the bathroom and did a pregnancy test.
In the restaurant?
In the restaurant. And then it came out positive. But my husband and I like to do pranks to each other. So I bought these little naked baby figures. They're like this tiny.
Stop.
I bought 36 of them and I hid them everywhere in the house. And then I was like, why would I do that? Do you have any ideas? And that's when he found out, and he was like, oh my gosh, we're gonna have two. Yep. The first time I found out, I was more on the mellow side of most of my friends who found out they were pregnant. They either jump up and down or like they're just really outwardly excited. And then the second time it was almost like, oh, okay, so I'm having another baby.
Gotta go finish my dinner now.
Yes, I need to feed the baby now, and I need to do this and this and this. So I keep, even to this day, I keep forgetting that I'm pregnant. So if somebody offers me a seat on the subway, I'm like, oh, yes, because I'm pregnant. Yes, I will sit down. Thank you.
Yes, I will take that
Yes,
seat.
I will take that seat.
Yeah. Oh, that's so crazy. Your reaction was very calm.
Yeah.
Why do you think that was?
I think I've always wanted a child. I kind of imagine myself with an army of 10 children at some point. Doing my laundry for me and doing the dishes and I don't know.
Absolutely.
But when I found out, it was kind of like, yeah, this is exactly according to plan. You know?
So we're good.
Yeah, we're okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was dating this guy and I missed my period. I've never been pregnant before. I've never tried to get pregnant.
Yeah.
So the shock kind of followed me actually throughout the first trimester. It kind of was there lingering the whole time. I mean, if I was going to terminate, it had to be right away. And I did not make that decision to terminate. So it was like, okay, we're just doing this.
So you are planning to be a single parent.
Yes.
How are you feeling right now about it all? Has it become exciting for you yet?
No.
No.
Definitely not. I dread that question from people. I don't want people to, because my answer is no. Like, I am not excited. And sometimes makes me feel bad to have to say that, but that's my truth. That's my feeling. But I also don't want to just talk about it.
You want to kind of leave it at that.
Yes.
Yeah.
The symptoms that come with being pregnant are challenging. So that takes away from the excitement. It's like dealing with that. Being in a space where you're still processing is challenging. And coming to terms with it is challenging. Sometimes dealing with family is challenging. So
Dealing with family is always challenging.
That.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of the times when we hear about pregnancy or when women talk about pregnancy, they talk about all of the great things and the amazing things and, oh, I felt the baby kick and it was incredible. And sometimes it's not always like that for everyone. Like everyone don't feel like Beyonce. While yes, we want to talk about all the beautiful and wonderful things about pregnancy, it's also like a very real thing to talk about all of the not so great things and make it okay for women to say that, to say, I'm not excited yet.
Yeah.
Or I don't know how to feel yet, it's totally normal, I think, and totally valid.
I know there was a part of me that was like, looking at Instagram photos and people are documenting their pregnancies, comparing the baby to what size of fruit they are. And, I was talking to my friend about it and I was like, am I supposed to be doing these things? Like, am I going to regret this later on? Like, I don't know. And she was like, no, that's, some people, they've been planning to get pregnant. They've been trying to get pregnant. They reached that point and they're like so excited and want to celebrate and document everything. And that's why they're doing all these things. And she's like, but that's not your experience, and that's okay. She didn't feel that need to document it either. Like, she had her experience, and that was fine. And everyone's experience is fine.
Yeah.
Whether you choose to go this route or that route.
I think that's great advice.
We had gone through IUI, which is the intrauterine insemination, which we tried 3 times. We had to first go through and pick a donor, look at profiles, and then liaise with the cryobank.
Because we were doing all of this careful tracking, we knew the day that we could potentially learn that we were pregnant. And so we woke up that morning and took 3 pregnancy tests. And then I took a control one.
Yeah.
Just to see, like, okay, I'm definitely not
We
pregnant.
were like, you're definitely not pregnant. And if you are, we need to have a conversation.
And we had 3
but
different brands of pregnancy tests. And then we had, like, it was,
Yeah, so that's, I mean, it's hard to even be in the moment of finding out. At least for me, that's what it was like, because it didn't seem real. We had been working so hard and trying to get all these things aligned and, you know, spending money and spending time just to get to this one place. And then we had so many things ahead of us still that I hadn't really spent any time or energy, you know, working towards that. And I also think because I was so anxious about trying to get pregnant, I don't think that I really let myself think about what it was going to be like. And I don't think that that's, you know, specific to me, although I'm a very anxious person. I mean,
Are you just relaxed all the time
I'm
now?
so relaxed all the time. Every 3 hours, I'm just relaxed. All of this prep, all of this anxiety, the knowing, not knowing, all of these things together, it just like, it came together. And now we have this beautiful little lump of a dumpling who is, I mean, I worry about him all the time, but just, I mean, I miss him when I don't see him for an hour. Like, he's the most perfect thing that's ever happened. And so we're just, it's so worth it. Yeah.
There isn't really a moment where I think the fear goes away.
No.
And I think that it changes and the anxiety changes and you worry about different things and different things keep you up at night, or you spend hours Googling different things. But there isn't really a moment where it's not completely and utterly worth it.
Yeah.
And I think that it's hard for us to think back on the adventure of being pregnant when it sort of still feels like we're figuring it all out.
Yeah.
But maybe that's what all of it is like, that
Yeah.
you never really get it all figured out. Like, as soon as we figure out one thing, he changes completely and he's crying for a new reason.
Yeah. But the reason he's crying now is because he wants to eat.
Oh,
So we're gonna go attend to that. But it's worth it, I promise.